The show. You saw our skeeter, our mosquito get ridder, and now we've got this from StoreSmith. They always create really brilliant ideas, and this one's so much fun. Whether you use it indoors or you want to take it outdoor for that party or that picnic or the gathering, this is a bar height collapsible foldable table that has its own big ice bucket here at the bottom. I love that. So for me, if you wanted to leave it out all the time and I wasn't having a party, I'd put potted plants in there, or I would put faux greenery inside there. Then when the party happens, I'd pull it all out, fill it up with my favorite wine or drink or beverages or kids drinks or whatever, and ice, and you have your own instant party. We actually have 4 different color choices. I'm gonna go through those, and then Rebecca's joining the fun and she'll tell us all about it. The first one you're seeing here is white. It's beautiful. It's got a little hint of a gray to it. Yeah, if we could see it from the top, that'd be gorgeous, because you'll see these little striations of a soft gray. It's a very popular home decor color right now. So this one we're calling white. It's not a bright white though, but it is called white. The next one you see here, this is gonna be called the natural. And we got the party started, although, oh, we have some cans down there. Unfortunately, it's not beer. I can think of a lot more clever cans to put down in their crew, by the way. Just wanna let y'all know, okay? Anyway, this is called natural. Isn't that pretty? It's got a little bit of a kind of a walnut look in the natural. The next one is the walnut. We're calling this one walnut. And these are all wood, by the way, so this is the walnut stain. And then finally, I think this is really elegant, especially if you're gonna have it indoors. This one is called the espresso. It is the darkest. This one is actually the most limited. All right, Miss Rebecca's joining me for a whole bunch of good stuff tonight in the show. This is one of 3 items she'll bring us. And Rebecca, just again, so clever from StoreSmith.
It really is. I mean, I absolutely fell in love with this right away. And by the way, I've got the party here, Suzanne, so you might want to come over here. I've got this full of wine.
I'm getting in my car in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Come on over. It'll be chilled, that's for sure. What's so great about this is whether it's going to be your graduation parties, your girls' night in, a cocktail party, a barbecue, or just simply a Friday night, this is going to be the centerpiece of all of your entertaining and get-togethers. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. I have mine up all of the time, just like this. The best part is, if you can screw in a light bulb, you are going to be able to build this. And when I say build, I'm going to put that in quotation marks, in minutes, because all you're going to do is, there's this post right here, powder-coated steel. It's made of 3 things: powder-coated steel, galvanized steel, and acacia wood. Very hard, very durable. Let's try that again. Very durable materials that are going to last for decades and decades. But you would screw this into the bottom, and then you can see that galvanized steel. When I open it up, this is how you do it. Look at how simple this is. Boom, done. I've got that top up. I'm going to do the same with this one, just like this. And that's all you have to do. Now, when you're not using it, you can break it down in seconds and store it away, and you're good to go. Isn't that easy and beautiful?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I think it's great. And I think it looks just as good indoors as it does outdoors. Now,
yes,
it's also,
I agree.
as you said, not only is it durable, but it is strong. So we have this giant weight. This is 45 pounds. I am so not picking this up. And you can see rock solid, no problem, nothing's happening here. With the bucket down below, that has, what can that hold? Because that was impressed with that as well.
40 pounds.
In the bucket.
40 pounds. In the bucket, yes.
Oh,
isn't that outstanding?
Yeah, it really
and
is.
galvanized steel, yeah.
And I love the fact it's got a drain hole in there too. Can you talk about that drain hole?
There's a spigot at the very, very bottom. Yep. So you can fill this up with ice, and then all you have to do is turn it on. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just like when you have a cooler, like that little flip spigot, you just flip it open and all of the water would drain out. So this is outside. That's all you would have to do to drain the water. That's it. I wanted to give you this look because this can kind of really show you the beauty of acacia wood. When we say wood, this is acacia wood. It's the new miracle wood. It is stronger than maple, stronger than mahogany. It's resistant to warping, resistant to discoloring. That, along with the powder-coated steel. Remember, when I want to put this together, this is all I have to do. That with the powder-coated steel, and also that galvanized steel, that is going to last for decades and decades. And that means, take it outside. I can put this in my outdoor lanai, never have to worry about the Florida heat, the Florida humidity, because this is going to last. But when you think about 60 pounds on top, 40 pounds in the bottom, This bar table is going to hold a total of 100 pounds, Suzanne.
And there, you guys, I want you to, there's this, thanks guys, they grabbed a shot of that. So when you have to go
Oh, that's
empty, you
great.
don't have to figure out how to flip the table over or lift the bucket out. You just open that up and it drains out completely. Thanks guys, that's a great shot. Here's the thing, this is so cool because instantly, if you need that extra space, even if you have it indoors, here's what I would do. If I had a wedding coming up and I was gonna buy the couple a gift, because I'm a crafty kind of gal, I would take my Cricut vinyl and I would do their monogram or maybe their street address, like 128 Smith Street on the front of the galvanized steel right here. And then I'd give it to them as a wedding gift. How amazing would that be? Fill it up with wine, do whatever you want, but you can customize it if you'd like to, if you're crafty like kind of I am, or if you just want that extra space. Maybe you've got a little teeny patio, maybe you have a little balcony, and you're like, oh my gosh, it'd be perfect. I have that. You can put 2 bar stools up beside this, and you could literally use it as your baby dining room table so you can eat al fresco. Because really, you can see, if you pulled bar stools up here, you could sit very counter height, but if you pulled the stools up, you could use this actually as a bit of a dinner table as well.
Easily. So if you do have that little little area outside, a little lanai, it's perfect for that. So you can stand and have your appetizers here. You could do all of your appetizers, maybe some chips, your soda, anything like that. This could be the center of your party. Maybe you want the cake here and all of the sodas, or the gift bags here as well. And I love that it's going to change with whatever look you have. Look at, I have this one as a more elegant look. So if I'm going to have a girls' night in and we're going to have some drinks, I'm going to have some appetizers, you can make it look very elegant, very refined. But maybe it's going to be a barbecue. This would be a great place to have the plates, the condiments, everything you need, all of the drinks. It's a one-stop shop when you have that party and that get-together. But to know it's made of acacia wood, 100% on top, through and through, all the way. You've got that powder-coated steel. It won't rust, chip, or corrode. And galvanized steel. We did that because galvanized steel actually has a layer of zinc around it. So this could be under the water, this bucket, for 8 to 12 years without rusting. So just think about the great materials this is made out of. Put this out in your lanai, even if you're in Florida in that high humidity, and don't think twice about it. This will be the centerpiece for your entertaining for decades, Suzanne.
Oh, yeah, and guys, I think when you look at this, my fear, Rebecca, quite frankly, is these are so beautiful. I thought, I bet you these can't be used outdoors, but I knew they could. Like, I read my card, so I know they could. That's how, they're really, it's gorgeous furniture that's meant to take the elements. So don't get freaked out about that, because you guys have bought, you picked up particle board little doodads and put them outside, and when they melted, you know, melted the first week you had them outside. You get really beautiful design, gorgeous stains and finishes that you will use for years. And I love buying furniture, outdoor furniture, that's an investment quality, but not spending a fortune doing that. Guys, this is under $100, and you know, if you don't have a cute little table or a little bar area, for me, I'll tell you what I do. If I wanted to use this indoor and outdoor, I'd move it in the wintertime, and I would put faux hanging plant, like long ivy plants at the bottom of it. So you could kind of hide the galvanized steel if it's a little too casual for your indoor environment. So imagine just filling this up with a whole bunch of beautiful faux plants that just sort of hang over it. That'll be a gorgeous corner table. And then guess what? Maybe it's your coffee station when guests come. Maybe it's the dessert bar when your kids have their next birthday party. Maybe it is you live in a little studio apartment and you just want the perfect little table and chairs, get a couple little counter height stools, you're good to go. I think this is brilliantly done. And also it's meant to last. It's not like you buy it and then after one summer season, you're like, well, we got to throw that thing out. StoreSmith does not make that kind of product. They make quality. This is your white. This is called the natural. The walnut is the most popular right now. So if you want the walnut, that's the most popular. And this is your espresso. That's the most limited. I think they all look gorgeous and elegant. They're perfect for the smallest little balcony. If you live in a small little, let's say you're in downtown Chicago or in downtown New York City, you just have a teeny little space. Maybe you live in a studio. Maybe you have a really nice patio, but you just don't have that perfect kind of bar table there. It'll really, I think a lot of people, Rebecca, will compliment you on it. I had a couple of people come over because now, you know, outside and entertaining, it's happening again, thank God, right? And I have a galvanized steel tub on feet that I spent more than $100 on just to hold bottles of wine and ice. This is so much smarter because you get the benefit of having the bar top table and you've got the galvanized steel. And I love my galvanized steel bucket. It's fantastic for serving drinks outdoors.
They're made, those galvanized steel buckets are so popular for a good reason. They really do last a long time and they look beautiful. And I love the fact that if you can screw in a light bulb, you're gonna have this from the time it gets home to your door to the time it's prepared and ready in minutes. No tools at all. You screw in the post just like this, and then you put this together. And I can't tell you that when you're not using it, what's so great about it is that you don't have to take up any space. Boom, second. I have it together, awesome. Seconds, I can take it down. I love it.
All right, Rebecca, we're gonna say goodbye to you for now. Although you have 2 more items coming up, one world launch we'll have later on tonight. So stick around because she's joining me back for that. And you guys are gonna really love it. I promise you, it's a cool item. But first, let me give you a quick update.